In our youth, we hold tight to the belief that family will forever be our anchor. But what if that anchor slips away? What if, in the quiet of your later years, you find yourself standing alone? Over 3 million souls in the UK, now in their twilight years, live on their own. That's a third of those who've earned their silver hair. I think of my Uncle Archie, 95, his heart still strong, yet alone. 12 years ago, he bid farewell to his beloved wife, and now he carves his path solo. How do you weave a life of vitality, joy, and unshakable independence after 60? I've spent decades crafting a foundation, a system I call my 6 pillars. And here's the truth, family, though cherished, isn't one of them. In this video, I'll guide you through these pillars, each a beacon for your journey. They've lit my way to freedom and fulfillment in my 60s, and I know they can light yours too. Join me, and let's uncover how to embrace your golden years with courage and grace. 6. The warmth of human connection, the pillar of people. Loneliness is a shadow that dims the heart. You cannot truly thrive if you walk alone. When family fades, as it often does, friendships become your sanctuary. In your later years, cherish a small circle of souls, those you trust, those who lift your spirit. When I was young, my friendships were many, a wide, vibrant tapestry. Now, in my 60s, I hold close just a handful, true friends I can count on one hand. These bonds keep my heart steady, my mind sharp. To nurture this pillar, I step into the world. I join the dance of shared passions. This very YouTube channel has gifted me new companions, kindred spirits I never expected. I've joined groups tied to what I love, meeting others who spark joy in my days. But hear this, as you age, never linger in spaces that don't feed your soul. Don't bend to please others. Don't live by their rules. This pillar, this system of mine, it's about building a life on your terms. Get out, meet people, weave connections, but only where your heart feels at home. In your golden years, let true friendships be your strength, your light against the dark. 5. The gentle strength of your philosophical soul. True happiness cannot bloom without gratitude, without a quiet awe for life's mysteries. This isn't about religion, not for me, nor perhaps for you. It's about feeling thankful, deeply aware of something greater, a pulse beyond ourselves. It's about touching the universe, embracing the whisper of nature. For me, this pillar grows through moments of solitude, carved out in stillness. I find peace on long walks, alone, where the world speaks in soft rustles and ancient trees. Today, I'm in the grounds of the Merchant's Hall, a place of timeless beauty. But it's in nature, out among the wild, where my heart feels whole. Each step, each breath, connects me to something vast, something eternal. Another path I tread is through ancient words, wisdom from the Far East. I read Confucius, and a book I cherish, called The Path, by Michael Puett. It's a guide to life's deeper truths, taught even at Harvard. These texts stir my soul, remind me to stay humble, to stay open. This pillar asks you to pause, to reflect, to find meaning in the quiet moments. In your golden years, let gratitude be your compass, guiding you to a life of peace. 4. The cornerstone of your mind, your psychological strength. Happiness fades if your mind is closed, locked in the ways of yesterday. As we age, we must nurture a heart that's open, a spirit eager to grow. Never say, I've always done it this way. Those words dim the light of possibility. You are never too old to learn, never too old to embrace the new. Yes, even technology, those ever-changing tools of our world, they're within your reach. Don't turn away, don't hide from progress. In your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you can still dance with the future. For me, Keeping my mind sharp is a daily ritual. I capture every spark of an idea, every whisper of inspiration. My iPhone's Notes app is my trusted friend. A thought strikes, and I speak it, I save it, I explore it later. A new skill, a fresh perspective, anything to keep my mind alive. Here's the truth: if you don't use your mind, it slips away. And in these precious years, you cannot afford to let your brain grow still. Stay curious, stay vibrant. Let your mind be your guide to a life well lived. 3. The foundation of prosperity. Your shield against worry. True freedom cannot breathe when money casts a heavy shadow. You cannot be happy if every day is weighed down by financial fears. Wealth doesn't buy freedom, not entirely. But without enough, control slips through your fingers. In your later years, prosperity means peace, the power to live on your terms. For my wife and me, this pillar took shape through careful choices. When our son left home, carving his own path in London, our needs changed. We moved to a smaller house, half the size of our old one. Why cling to empty rooms when the children have flown? That choice freed us. Let us save. Let us breathe easier. I know many of you worry, fearing retirement is out of reach. But hear me, there are ways to lighten that load. I find joy in small ventures, like hunting treasures at car boot sales. Books, die-cast vehicles, things I love. I buy low and sell high on eBay. It's not just money, it's fun, a spark of purpose. You can find your own way, trade a little time for extra income. This pillar isn't about riches, it's about security, about standing tall. In your golden years, build this foundation so no one else holds your reins. The fire of passion, the heartbeat of purpose. Without purpose, the soul grows weary, the days fade to gray. You cannot be happy if your heart has no song to sing. Too many, after 60, feel their story is done, their identity tied to a job now gone. Some cling to work, afraid to let go, believing it defines them. But listen, there's a deeper truth, one I've learned from those nearing life's end. Bronnie Ware, in her book, shares a regret of the dying. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. Your worth isn't chained to a paycheck, your value not bound to a desk. In your later years, purpose blooms in new ways, in acts of giving, creating, sharing. You can volunteer, lend a hand at a charity shop, uplift those who need it most. Or paint, write a book, start a YouTube channel, tell your story to the world. I've seen it, the joy of creation, the spark of contributing without a clock ticking. Your final chapters, they're not written yet. The pages lie blank, waiting for you. Don't let them stay empty. Don't drift through these precious years. This pillar calls you to act, to matter, to weave a legacy of meaning. In your golden years, let passion light your path. Let purpose fill your days with color. 1. The bedrock of all, your physical strength, your health. Without health, no other pillar can stand. You cannot be happy if your body falters, if your mind grows dim. Too often, we take our health for granted, sowing seeds in youth that bloom as pain in later years. I've walked that path myself. 2 months ago, I faced surgery, my gallbladder removed, a price paid for choices in my 20s and 30s. But here's the truth. It's never too late to change. In my 60s, I've reclaimed my vitality, shed 3 stone, and feel stronger than ever. My Uncle Archie, at 95, is my beacon. Even at 90, he walked his dog through fields, full of life, unbowed by age. That's the life I chase, and you can too. I build this pillar with daily care, strength training at the gym, long walks under open skies. 7,000 steps, that's my rhythm, not grand treks, just moments woven into my day. Up the stairs, around the block, Small steps that keep my heart alive. Nutrition. 2 is my ally. Learned the hard way after my surgery. What you eat shapes your body, feeds your brain. I choose foods that nourish, that keep my mind sharp, my spirit bright. Health is more than a gift. It's the foundation of freedom. In your golden years, honor your body, tend to it, let it carry you with grace. And there you have it, my 6 pillars, your guide to a life of freedom and joy after 60. These aren't just ideas. They're the foundation for thriving, for living on your terms. I hope these words have sparked something in you, a desire to build your own path. Your golden years are yours to shape, to fill with purpose, peace, and strength. If this journey resonates, take a moment to watch my next video. It's about letting go of others' approval when you choose to retire, a freedom worth claiming. Thank you for joining me today. Here's to your vibrant, independent tomorrow. Until next time, take care.